Right. Next up, we're going to take a bit of a trip into Middle Earth. There's a War in Rohan supplement on the way, Ben.
Yeah, so this was the final bit of the Nova news for this week. It was very big. A lot of Games Workshop stuff coming out this time. But this is a new book, a new expansion supplement that's coming out for Lord of the Rings and the Middle-earth strategy battle game, which will detail the scenarios and the fighting that happened, as well as a whole bunch of new characters and sort of existing ones getting redone for the War in Rohan. So all the stuff you would have seen if you watch the movies from the Two Towers and sort of leading into the start of Return of the King as well. So we're going to be seeing things like Helm's Deep and sort of the fight against the Dunlendings, and of course the Uruk-hai under the command of Saruman, who actually gets himself a new plastic model, both in mounted version, and there's also one of him on foot alongside Grima Wormtomb, who a lot of people know as the insidious one who sort of, put his tongue in the ear, which that's bad now. He put his tongue in the ear of the king and that kind of thing.
Lovely.
As a lot of people have been talking about, the painting on these looks absolutely phenomenal. Like Lance was saying, the guy who painted Grima's tunic cloak needs an award. Looks pretty amazing. So it's really cool to see some more plastic stuff coming out for Middle Earth. And also, something that I forgot to mention is they're also doing some new terrain for it as well. So if you want to build up your own...
This is the Rohan buildings, yes?
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure whether it's going to be plastic or resin, because they've done plastic and resin in the past. They did plastic lake town houses and then the resin stuff for the hobbit holes. So, but a lot of people have been saying that they did mention that it's quite modular, so hopefully that means it's going to be plastic, which is really cool. So it'd be really nice to see if they could either, provide enough terrain for you to build Edoras, and then maybe we get to build the Hall of Meduseld, the big thing at the top where King Theoden resides.
Easy, Tiger. Careful now, man. Yeah, careful. We'll have to do a Middle Earth weekend or something here if we're gonna build the whole of Rohan.
I have bought a ticket now. Yes.